25 years ago on the south side of Chicago, I awakened from a dream and had this intense feeling, this longing that I was missing something. And little did I know that feeling would change my life. See, I was searching for the culture that was stripped from my ancestors. I wanted to know my mother Africa. And one day, something interesting happened. A chance encounter. I met her, this woman with a huge heart, an infectious smile. She was wise. And even though I just met her, she felt like family, so familiar. But she didn't even speak English. See, she was from this place from across the ocean, the place that's stained with African traditions and fueled by hips moving at all hours of the night and not just during Carnival. And over the next 20 years, she would teach me soul healing traditions from my motherland. She saw my soul. She told me the story of my soul. And she was brave enough to do so. She actually told me that Africa was seeking me because I had visions to uphold and stories to tell. She taught me so many powerful lessons like know who you are and look for rainbows in your life, and you learn by living. She was my mother. She was my guide through challenges, divorces, birth of my children. She was there. She mothered me as if I was her own. She was the anchor to everything that I have been seeking. She was my mystical teacher, my Iya, as we would call her in Yoruba land. She was a warrior woman, and to me, she was like the essence of the light that shone from the stars. And then one day, the light faded. I think the voice on the other end of the phone said something like she's gone, but honestly, I don't remember. All I know is that my heart sank deep into a place that I'm still not sure that I've found. No more conversations, no more smiles, no more. Too broken for tears to fall, I sat in silence for a while. And then I heard, it's your turn. It's your turn, Eboni. It's your turn to step into the power of why you came to this place that we call Earth. The day my Iya died, everything changed. Or maybe it shifted, or maybe it became clearer. What I do know is over the next couple of days, I didn't feel like she was gone, like gone. Like I could still feel her. I could feel her strength all around me as if she was cheering me on. But I had so many questions, like what does it mean to step into your power? And who's going to help me? And does now really mean now? Well, she couldn't answer. So I did what she told me. I learned by living. I took all those lessons that she taught me and I held them in my heart. And I got up every day and I lived. And soon after that, all those lessons that I held in my heart began to flow from my heart out into the world. And my life became a testimony to her and my traditions. And soon, my ordinary days became mystical adventures. Like the one day when I was out running errands in Ellicott City and I looked up and saw a rainbow in the sky and I smiled because I instantly understood everything my Iya was trying to tell me about my purpose and stepping into my power. And you know what I realized? I realized that transformation happens when we aren't looking. It happens on ordinary days when we're just out and about, running errands, going to work, coming home, being bored, being tired. Transformation happens in small steps. But most of all, transformation happens when we simply allow ourselves to let our passion flow through us. And then one day we look up and we realize that not only are we stepping in our power, we're actually living in it. We're dancing in it. A dance made so sacred because we chose to rise from that dream, rooted in all our passion, and move into all that had been calling us all along. So what will you do? Will you embrace that call? Will you dance in your life? Will you look for rainbows in the sky? It's your choice. It's just life waiting.